Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you the best monster in Rome's IO, and why the other ones are bad. This is basically just my opinion, but I have reasons to back it up, so let's get right into it. First up is the Ice Monster. This one is not the best monster, but it's been growing on me because of how good it is at farming XP, and also you can pretty much just chill as it for like a really long time. If you don't want to fight and you don't want to like have to get killed or try to kill people, then you can just chill in the Arctic for a long time, as I'm doing now. The only problem is that it's really hard to get XP that way. Like 15 million XP is a lot. The main reason I don't like this animal is because of how little health it has. If you're up against another monster, you are basically done for if you're not really good at the game. So I wouldn't recommend this to beginners, and unless you like really know what you're doing, this is probably not the best monster. That being said, here are the totals for the Ice Monster. Next up, we have the Dino Monster. This one I personally don't like, just because of how little health it has and how I die instantly from it. But maybe that's just me. I'm gonna tell you how some things affect whether this animal is good or not. So first up, we have the health. This guy here is gonna use his fire on me, and you can see how much health that does. It takes away almost an eighth every single time. The second reason this animal is absolutely trash is because of the water movement. I personally can't stand this because if you're running away from somebody and you have to move through the water, you literally can't. Like, look how slow this is. Even going down a river is like molasses. It's you can't even you can barely even move. Crossing rivers is almost as hard as like with a phoenix or something like that. Along with that, we have the dive time, which is especially annoying if you're stuck in the water, like in the ocean. It does not let you dive first. You have to use your ability, and you can dive for like give or take a split second. It's really annoying. So that's not the best monster, in my opinion. Here are the totals for the Dino Monster. Alright guys, next up we have the Land Monster. This one's actually called the Lava Monster, but a lot of people call it the Land Monster. So yeah, that's also what I call it. The reason why this one isn't the best, in my opinion, is because basically there's just one better. You can probably guess at this point which one it is, but there's still two left, so we'll see if you got your guess right. Um, but yeah, I don't personally like this one, but a lot of people do, because of how good its ability is, and also it's pretty good at running away with the fly high ability. Um, so if you're careful and you're able to run away fast enough, you're all set. For this one, I decided to replace water movement and dive time with dive time in lava, as well as running away. Next up, we have the Sea Monster. This one I personally don't like, again, because it was nerfed recently, so you no longer get waves when you use the Whirlpool, even after 7 million. Um, so basically what this does is it can create a whirlpool that brings food and other animals towards it. And it's good for hunting prey, but if they're at all good at the game, um, they'll they can defend. For the statistics, this one has a clear advantage for the water movement and dive time, so I decided to replace them out again. Alright guys, last but not least, we have the Swamp Monster. This one's actually called the Jungle Monster, but everybody calls it the Swamp Monster, and so do I. So I like this one the best because, number one, you literally have a tongue, and you can swallow people. He's one of my friends, so I told him it's for the video. But yeah, you can swallow people. It does about half of somebody's health if they're that tier. And then Apexes, it does a lot of health as well. Um, and then for its own tier, obviously it acts just like a monster, and you can bite other monsters. But it does half health to a monster as well if you're below 7.5 million, and you swallow like their tail. That's how you can get almost half health done to them, which is actually crazy. All right, and then the last reason for this last animal being the best is the water time. You can go to the ocean, and it's actually fine because look at how slow the air is going down. Obviously, way faster than a sea monster, but it is the longest of any other monster. So that's also an added plus, and the water movement isn't that terrible. Yeah, in my opinion, the swamp monster is by far the best monster. So yeah, that's what I always choose, and I hope this helped you out.